Welcome to a flowing movement practice. We're going to be combining some dance-inspired movement, some yoga positions, moving in and out of them, and even some Pilates work to make sure that we work the entire body, to make sure that we are balancing our strength with our fitness, that we are working with breath, and that we are working mindfully. So I want you to really, throughout this practice, keep thinking about what you're feeling. Give yourself a chance to just connect your body with your mind, to just focus on your breath, and to let go of everything else. Everything else can wait until later. And always remember, our bodies are all different. This is not a competition, so you work according to your body. If there's certain positions that you struggle to get into, you modify them. If you need to take little breaks along the way, you do so. So let's just get started straight away. We're going to start with our legs a little bit wider than our hips in a turned out position. We're going to take a nice deep breath in and bring the palms together. Squeeze those hands together. Release the arms in front of you, pushing those knees open. And again, breathing it in. Palms together, squeezing those hands together. And opening them up, pushing against the inside of the knees. And breathing it in wide. Breathing out, feel the energy between the hands. And as you push against those knees, feel that little stretch in the inner thighs. And we're going to bring it up one more time and push those palms together. Now we're going to walk from one side to another. You're going through the ball of the foot to the heel, and you're keeping that pressure between your hands. Let one elbow pull, and it's almost like those hands are magnetized towards each other, so those palms don't separate. We're going to walk 4 more, and 3 more. 2 more times. 1 more. Now keep walking, but start to make it more of a sway side to side, releasing those arms and lengthening them out to the sides. Now start to reach from one side to the other, trying to touch the wall. Now we're going to make it more of a flow. So it comes from the shoulder, it ripples down the elbow, and that energy leaves your fingertips. Feel it like a wave. Waving energy. Flowing. Keep going. We've got 4 more. Still walking through the foot. Total heel. 2 more. Now we're going to take that arm over. Staying nice and low in that side to side lunge. Really lengthen through those fingertips. You've got 2 more. You've got 1 more. Then we're going to take it across. Now notice as we take it across, I'm letting that back leg turn in to follow my hip. So I don't twist the knee. Let's hold it there for 4 more sets. Feel like you're dragging your fingers across the water. Now both hands. Feel those fingertips just trailing across the water, and your hips initiate that movement. Now I want you to get those palms to face each other. Imagine you're holding a small bucket. You're going to scoop the water one side to another. Start to deepen that bend in the knees. And start to make that figure of 8 bigger. Taking it up. We've got 4 more. Now we're going to take one arm, circle. Just a nice, easy, smooth circle. Both arms in the center, circle. Little plie. We've got 4 and 3 and 2. Let's reverse it. Keep zipping up that tummy. Hopefully you're getting a little bit warmer now. And now let's just swing and drop. Swing and drop. So there's a little double bounce. Bounce. Don't forget to breathe. Feel like an eagle about to take off. we're going to hold those arms up there, bend those knees, bring one elbow into the waist, lengthen it up to the ceiling. Now we're going to stay in this plie, so it's quite a bit of work on those thighs, but it's up to you. If you need to straighten your legs and have a little bit of a rest, you can. We can do this one more time, and then we're going to add on to it. So as you bring that elbow in, reach that arm up to the ceiling, both arms on a V. One elbow in, lengthen, both arms on a V, and I'm staying in that plie. So if those knees start to feel it a little bit, you can stretch the legs as the arm goes up. In fact, let's do that. Bend and reach. Now as you go into that knee bend, into that plie, I want you to think of pushing those knees towards the baby toe. So you're really working in that external hip rotation. And in and lift. Let's do one more each side. Hopefully you feel that little bit of a stretch down the side of the body. And lift. Take it back to your plie, shoulders down. We're going to turn those palms up, and I want you to feel like you're holding fire in your hands. Lift up, pull in. Lift up. We're keeping those fingers tense. So there are times when we want them to be soft, and right now we want tension in those fingers. We're going to play with tension, release. Tension, release. Push out from the body, almost like that energy explodes. Tension, release. Two more. One. And stay here. And just start to loosen it up a little bit. Let those arms just play. Now it's almost like you are softly playing on a drum. Very easy. 4, 3. Now we're going to take a double time, and we're really going to play your drums. Just feel that beat. Just enjoy that feeling of imagining those Congo drums. Get into a little bit of a zone for a moment. It's okay, this is just for you. Nobody's watching. Have some fun with it. So we're going to play our drums. And then we're going to chuck it. Play the drums. And chuck. And chuck. Play the drums. Play the drums. Let's do that again. One more time. Now just go back to the side to side. And we're going to keep those feet flat on the floor, keep those knees turned out. We're going to reach those arms, shoulders are out of the ears, and we're going to push down as if you are pushing onto a wall. And we're going to just stay there for a couple more lunges. See while I tie my shirt. Keep zipping up, feel like you've got a tight pair of jeans on. Zip up from your pubic bone to your belly button. Hold. 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 Now we're going to stay here. We're going to turn this foot in. So some of you might know this as a warrior position. Now what we're going to do is we're going to slide our rib cage and our arms towards that wall. And then to the other wall. And reach. Keep lifting up the tummy. And reach. Two more. And reach. One more. Holding strength in that leg. Now, as we take it this way, we're going to wrap that arm around the waist and give ourselves a moment to stretch through the fingers and back to those toes. Now, bring that arm down onto the leg and point the fingers up to the ceiling. And wrap, reach, bring it down, point the fingers up, a little bit of an arch here. Wrap, sitting up that tummy. Reach. Fingers down, pulling it up. We've got one more. Wrap. And reach. Now stay here. Let's take this hand down in front of the foot and this one up to the ceiling. So we're kind of in a triangle position. Shoulders rotating back. Make sure that arm is not falling behind you. Keep zipping up the tummy and use your elbows to push it open. Just breathe into it. And now we're going to stretch that knee up. Now, if you need to, you can lift your hand up onto your leg, or if you've got a little block or brick that you can put your hand on to help elevate you, Bend the knee. And again, stretch the knee. Shoulder rotating, reaching up. And if your neck gets tired, you can go down and stretch. So we're going to speed it up and bend. And stretch. One more bend. And stretch. Now we're going to bend. We're going to turn this back leg in. So we're in a nice long lunge position, reaching out to the top of the head. Slip up that tummy as much as you can. Push out to that heel. Back knee goes tap and stretch. Tap and stretch. 8 more here. 7. 6. 5. You've got 4 more to go. Engage in that core. 3. 2. The dynamic flexibility. From there, we're going to bring that leg a little bit closer. And we're going to square off that hip. So we go to a nice triangle. Make sure that back hip is squaring off. If you can, let that head go for a little bit. Feel weight of the head. And now bend your knees. Engage your core. You can use your hands if you want to uncurl. And bring it back to the side. And now let's just lunge side to side. Keep those shoulders out of the ears. Let's go to the other side now. 2 counts hold. 1, 2, and 1, 2, and 1, 2, and 1. Now you're going to stay this way. 1, and reach, reach. Maybe try to shift the rib cage. Try and reach the wall. Reach. Keep zipping up that tummy. Don't forget about your tight jeans. Let's do one more. Now you're going to reach. Take the elbow across. And just hold it there for a moment. And really lengthen the fingers. Pushing out to the outside of that foot. Get that foot nice and square. Now we take the hand down. And this one comes out to the feet. And wrap. And stretch. Hand down. Arm up. Again, wrap. And stretch. Arm on the leg. Reach. Let's do one more forward and back. Stretch. Arm on the leg. Reach. Now we're going to stay here. So just get into that stretch. And we put that hand on the inside. And open the thumb up to the ceiling and we drop down. Trying to push to the outside of the foot and engage in the core. Remember, if you want to put a pillow or something to lift that hand, you can. And now stretch up that front leg. If you need to, you can lift your hand up onto the shin. Shoulders rotating, energy. Remember, you can drop your chin down if you need to. Bend the knee. And stretch. And bend. And stretch. Don't forget about this arm. It's energized. Bend. And stretch. Keep sucking in that tummy. 2 more. Keep pushing to the outside of the back foot. Last one, we're going to stay there. You're going to bring that arm around and go into that long lunge position. Now you can put both hands on the inside if you want to. Draw that tummy into the spine, pushing out to that heel. And just for a moment, feel that hip opening up. We're reaching out to the top of the head. We've got 4, 3, 2, that knee goes big. And stretch. Big. Keep putting that tummy in. Big. And stretch. We've got 4 to go. 3 more. 2 more. 1 more. Now you're going to bring the leg a little bit closer in as you straighten up both legs into that triangle, into that hamstring stretch, squaring that back hip. So get both hip bones facing the same way as your toes. And if you want, let it go, give it to gravity. Take a moment there just to feel that stretch. And bend those knees. And again, you place the hand on the knee to help you to come up. I'm going to bring it back to the center into our second position. And breathe it in. And breathe it in. And 1 more. And last one. And hold it here, hold it here. Take the hands on the inside, let's push those knees open again for a little bit. Very gentle, sway side to side. If you need to take yourself out of the position for a moment, you can. You need to put your hands on your knees. But we really want to push those knees open just to get a little bit of that inner thigh stretch. Walking from one heel to the other. Bring those legs into parallel. And now lift the sit bones and lift the body high. Walk your hands over to one side. You're going to reach with the front arm. Zip up that tummy. And walk them over to the other side. Reaching to that front arm. Zipping up that tummy. And we go. One side, two, and hold for 2 counts. Other side, 2, and hold for 2 counts. One more time each side. And reach. Last one. And reach. And bring it back to the center. Soften the knees. And walk those feet in. You're going to place your hands on your thighs. And we're just going to sit here in a squat position. I'm just turning sideways so that you can see. Make sure that tummy's lifted. Now you're going to tuck the tail under, scoot it around, flatten. So we're doing our cat stretch, but we're doing it standing. Flatten. And scoot. And flatten. One more scoot. And flatten. Scoop and uncurl all the way. Releasing those shoulders. Rolling them out. So wherever you're standing now, you're just going to walk it until a little bit towards the back of our mat. Keeping that walk going. And keep walking, take a deep breath in. And release. Right, we're going to go down to the floor. So we're going to drop your head. Soften the knees. Let your head lead you forward until you're in a plank position. Tail pulls you back. Stretch the knees a little bit. Bend and uncurl. Head comes last. Again, 1, 2. Slowly forward. Hold in your plank. If you need to, you can drop your knees for a moment. Take it back. Keeping those knees nice and soft. Stretch the legs. And uncurl. A little bit faster. 1, 2. Hold. 2. Back. 2. Uncurl. And 1, 2. Forward. And back. Leading with that tail. Uncurl. Now if you struggle with your knees, you can keep those legs a bit straight and move forward with all those straight legs. So you're going to just soften these when you uncurl. So this is your other option. Alright, so we're going to go down again and we're going to stay there. We're going to bring one knee down, one knee, and back into the plank. And then knee down. And back into the plank. One more time, tummy into the spine. Now other knee stance. And down, and down, and back, and back. So really make sure your tummy is engaged when you get into that plank position. Knee, knee, and back. Back, one more, and back, hold in that plank and you take it into a down dog. Now you can hold it there for a moment, walk out those heels. Feel the heels stretching for the floor, keep pulling the tummy into the spine. Right, let's get both heels to the floor, rib cage pushing through. Suck that belly into the spine. Now reach it up on the toes, tuck your tail under, and ripple your body forward until you're in your place. Now you have a choice here. If you need to, you can put those knees down. Otherwise, we're just bending the knees and we're squeezing ourselves back like an animal that's about to pounce. So we are crouching. From there, the heels push down so that you stretch the back of the leg and you push the ribs through in your down dog. And again, up on the toes, tuck the tail under, and uncurl. Very slowly, soften the knees. You can put them on the floor if you want to. I'm showing you with the knees on the floor for this one. And then push the heels down, tail up. feel that stretch for a moment. We're going to do that same flow, but we're going to speed it up a little bit. On the toes, for 2, ripple forward, for 2, bend the knees, crouch back, heels down. On the toes, top ripple forward, bend the knees, slide back, and finish with heels down. 2 more times, on the toes, ripple forward, bend the knees, slide back, heels down. 1 more time, on the toes, ripple forward, bend the knees, slide back. This last one, just hold it there for a second. And now you're going to bring your right leg forward into a lunge. So I'm going to give you a chance to get your leg there. And we're going to use this chance to release that pressure on the wrists. On the wrist. Now, you're going to rotate your opposite shoulder to your knee, so you'll be looking away from me. Think of your chest facing that front knee. If you need to, you can also drop that back knee down, so you choose where you happen to be. Take the arm to the back leg. Now, lift the arm up. Bring your elbow in, like it's coming to your belly button. We do this with movement. Up, open, touch the back leg. Up, and bring it in. Up, open, touch the back leg. Up, and elbow in. 1 more time. Up, 2, and open. Up, and in. From there, both hands down. Now we're going to turn this leg out. I want you to get those toes up to the ceiling and push this knee open as much as you can. If this heel is off, that's also okay. You can use your hands to support you and really pull that belly button in. Use those hands to take you to the other side. Again, flexing that foot up to the ceiling, using those hands to support you. Hold. Bring into that stretch. And now we rotate to the other side. So you're reaching out to the top of that gauge, you're engaging that core. Just feeling that stretch, and of course you can drop the knee if you want to. Now we're going to open it towards the knee. Your chest is facing your knee. Just hold it for a moment. And release that arm to the back leg. And bringing it up, bring the elbow in. Lift, and arm touches the leg. Lift, elbow in. And lift, touch the leg. Again, lift the arm, elbow in. It's the last one. Lift it up, touch the leg. Lifting it all the way. This time, placing that hand down, and we're going to release that knee so we can bring the other knee towards it and pull back into your recovery stretch. Again, just reaching those fingertips. Now, I want you to tuck that tail under and around your spine. Your head is hanging. The weight is not yet on your arms. It's still hanging back over your hips. Really scooping the tummy in to lift you up. And now the pelvis pushes forward and you uncurl to the spine. But try not to let that pelvis collapse and use that core. From there, imagine there's a spike sticking out the ground. Just pull your tummy off the spike and back into your recovery stretch. We're going to do that again. Tuck the tail under. Shift the pelvis over the knees. Uncurl. Suck that tummy in. And pull back. Let's go faster. Tuck. Pelvis forward, uncurl the head. Suck the tummy in. Pull back. One more. Tuck the tail under. Pelvis forward, uncurl. Tail under. And back. We have one more. Tuck. Scoop. Uncurl. Now from here, I want you to push up into that plank. So again, you have a choice to put your knees down on the floor. It's up to you. We're going to lower slowly. 4, 3, 2, 1. Point those toes. Pushing up into a cobra. So you decide how high you want to go, even if it's only this high, that's fine. But you need to pull that tummy into the spine. Shoulders are out of the ears. Releasing it down into the floor. Now again, you can either keep the knees on the floor as you squeeze and lift yourself up, or you can do it in a plank. And down. 2, knees down or knees over the floor. Point the toes, cobra. And melt. Toes under or stay on your knees. Pushing it up. One more time. Lower slowly. 2, try to keep your body rigid like a piece of wood into your cobra. And gently melt. 4, 3, 2, toes under and push. Now from here, we're going to bend both knees and drop your hip and push back into your plank. Both knees and drop your hip, back into your plank. Now if you want, you put one knee down first. That makes you feel safer. One knee down. You're going to do that 2 more times. And push back. One more. Push back. Now last time to stay seated on that hip and rotate around so that you are sitting on your mat. Take those arms forward. Relax those shoulders. Breathe in with a nice long spine. And now tilt that pelvis, scoop the tummy in, and shift behind those hips. Come back into a nice rounded spine, and sit up nice and tall. Breathing it in, and again breathe out, tilt. Roll it back, and rounded spine, sitting it up nice and tall. Do that 2 more times. I'm just going to move my mat a little bit back, make sure you can see me. One more time, and we're going to tilt, and we're going to hold it there. Breathing in wide, and exhale. Now as you come wide, lift a tiny bit up, exhale, lower slightly. As you stay with that tilted pelvis, so we're arching back, breathe in wide, breathe out, feel the core closing around your waist. And exhale, one more, exhale. And bring it up, feet first, nice and tall, extend both legs. Now we're going to bring one knee in, we're going to open the arm and lift the chest towards the knee. Put the hand behind the back, wipe the back of the hand, and scoot it to half roll back. If that comes in. Other knee comes in, you rotate, hand behind, contract. Lift up. Rotate, reaching through both arms. Hand behind. Contract. One more. Lift. Rotate. Hand behind. Contract. Now from here, just slowly lower it down. And one vertebra at a time. Releasing that head to the floor. Use your core to help you bring one leg in. Bring the other leg in. And just shake that pelvis out. Now reach those fingers towards the heels. Make sure that that lower back is towards the floor. Use your tummy to keep the back on the floor. Join one leg up, other leg joins. Now this is where you've got to make sure you don't let go of that back. You should feel that back staying connected on the floor. Fingers are reaching towards the heels. Tap one toe down and lift. Tap and lift. Try and relax across the shoulders. Tap and lift. You've got 4, 3, 2, 1. Keep those knees there. Nod your chin and come up into the chest lift. Imagine holding your uppercut under that chin. Stay there. Take your arms open. And up. And 2. And up. Only 2 more to go. 3. Lift that tummy up and down. We've got 1 more. And down. Then the head and shoulders go down first. Make sure that lower back is on the floor. Lower one foot. Lower the other foot. And reach one leg away. Now as you reach away, go with that back arch. You're still trying to keep that tilt and you're holding chopsticks between your ribs and your hips. Flex the foot and draw it back in. Really keeping that connection. Other leg. Pushing it along on the mat. Try not to let that body tilt. Flex the foot and draw it in. And again, breathe out. Push Forehead in. Place the foot down. Now we're going to push the first leg away. You're going to flex and then keep it there. Take the hands behind the head. Elbows slightly up. Nod your chin and lift. But let your head be heavy in your hands. And now lift the leg. And lower. And lift. Keep that tummy connected and lower. And lift. And lower. One more time. Lift. Don't let that back arch. And lower. Lower the head. Try to get those ribs come open. Drag that leg back in. Give it really a quick shake. Outside. Exhale. Push the leg away. Flex that foot. Keep lifting it up. Nod your chin and come up. Head is heavy. We go. Lift the leg forward. Now as you lower, go let it back arch. And 3. Is your head heavy? And 2. One more. And lower. Lower the head. Bring that leg in. Release those arms to the floor. Just going to get those feet a little bit closer to the sit bones. And I want you to tilt that pelvis. Feel the lower back as you roll up into a bridge. Try and keep those knees squeezing an imaginary ball. You want to make sure you stay in that tilt. Pull that belly button in. You're going to float the one leg up all the way to the other foot. Extend it up to the ceiling. And bend. Place the foot down. Other side. Extend. And bend. Place the foot down. And now roll down through the spine. Feel that lower back. Release the tail. And again, tilt that pelvis. Try access that pelvic floor. Belly button in. One leg. Let's go faster. And bend. And down. And lift. Extend. Now we're going to keep the hips up. Do that again. Knee. Extend. Bend. And down. Other one. Knee. Extend. Bend. Keep slipping up. One more each side. Bend. Extend. Knee. And down. Bend. Extend. Knee. And down. And release. Rolling down. Shaking it all out. Now one more. We've done quite a bit of stretching, but we're going to make sure that we get that last bit in. Get that lower back to the floor. Engage that core. Keep those hands there. Bring the leg up and down. Now you're going to take it as high as you can to keep it straight until you feel that slight pull. Up and down. And as you lower, try not to let the back arch. You're going to use that pull. Faster. Up and down. And we don't let it collapse on the floor. It hardly touches. You're really controlling with your center. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Catch it and hold. Now just hold it where you can feel that tension. Give that muscle a chance to adjust. Keep the shoulders relaxed. Take a nice deep breath in. Breathe out, put it a little bit closer. And gently release it to the floor, engage your core. Bring that foot in and extend that other leg. Make sure that you're getting that tummy to connect. Slowly bring it up. Feel where the tension is and lower. Slowly up and lower. So you're using the power of the muscles to get it into that stretch position. And up, keep that tummy zipped. Don't let the back arch. Faster. Lift and drop. Remember, you don't let it crash on the floor. Softly touch. We've got 4 more. 3 more. 2 more. 1 more. And hold it. This is your last chance to just breathe into that stretch. Don't forget to breathe. Allow those muscles to let go. With control. Extend both legs, shaking them out. Stretch out through the hands, out through the feet. Now roll the ribs in. Bring those arms up. If you want to, you can bend your knees. You roll all the way Nice deep breath in. And bring those fingertips together. And just for a moment, focus your vision on the floor in front of you. And just allow yourself a chance to breathe. Nice deep inhale through the nose, exhale through the mouth. And again, inhale. And exhale. Release those hands. Thank you so much for joining me through our flowing workout, and I hope to see